What is going on, Aquarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct, and this is going to be our general reading for the mid-month check-in of September because I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I did not get a chance to get to you guys in the beginning of the month. So sorry about that. I was explaining to Cancer that Mars in retrograde really took a lot out of me, and whew, I had to recover just a little bit. So I'm starting with you guys for the mid-month check-in, and then I do owe you a bonus. I do owe you an extra video because I wasn't able to get to you before this. Okay, so hopefully you guys are doing good out there, having a good day or night whenever you're watching this video. I am shuffling for you guys right now. Once I pull 3 cards, I'm gonna hop right into your message, and then we'll see what's going on with you guys. First card is the Death card, and I'm not surprised about that because a lot of heavy energies going on with Mars retrograde. So let's see what else is happening for you, Aquarius. I'm definitely curious because I feel like I haven't talked to Aquarius in a long time. Even though I did do a reading for you guys last month, it just feels like it's been forever. I think it has been like a full month since we spoke, so let's catch up, shall we? The Death card comes out with the Strength card and the 8 of Wands. So let's start with the Death card. This definitely could be major transformations, major shifts that are happening, major arcana energy that we're dealing with the Death card. But this could definitely be a time for you where you're seeing yourself shed your skin. And I just got that. You could feel like a snake that's shedding its skin, and there's a lot of symptoms that come along with a snake that is shedding its skin. Not saying that you guys are snakes, Aquarius, because you are not. You are the water bearers. So let's get that straight. But when it comes down to that animal and how it sheds its skin, it has to go into a place of hiding. It has to go into a place of protection. It has to almost go into the hermit mode to make this transformation, right? And it takes some time. So I feel like with this Death card, there is things that are falling out of your energy. There are things that are falling from out of your energetic field. You are transmuting energy. I talked a lot with Cancer about this energy. Some of you guys could be doing some shadow work in the month of September because these are denser times that we're dealing with the Mars retrograde. Okay, that's a very big planet, and when that planet moves backwards, you feel it. Okay, it feels a little more denser than a Mercury retrograde, right? And from my knowledge, this has been only the first time this has happened in 2 years when it comes down to the Mars retrograde. So I feel it's a very important planetary shift that we're dealing with, where you're really seeing a lot of the access. What was the name of it? Access weight. Yeah, like the extra weight, the added on things that you deal with on a subconscious level. These things are really shedding out of your energy. And so your symptoms can be different depending on who you are, depending on where your birth chart is, on how this affects you. But I do feel like you're experiencing a metamorphosis, Aquarius, this month. I feel like this is a level up. This is an upgrade that's coming your way, but it may feel dark at the moment, okay? It may feel like all hell has broke loose, or it may feel like you have like 1,000 pounds of pressure on you, and the only thing that you can do is lay there and wait for this skin to shed off of you, okay? But I really feel for you, Aquarius, it's going to be uncovering and unearthing some hidden abilities that you have with the Strength card, okay? Some of you guys could really be feeling these hidden abilities starting to activate and come online for you. For some of you guys, this could be spiritual gifts that are coming on, clairvoyance, clairaudience, right? The ability to be psychic, your intuition could be buzzing during this time period. For other people, this could be other gifts that you are just discovering about yourself, right? That have to do more with your inner strength and your inner fortitude, okay? The Strength card represents doing things, courageously, okay? It represents how we're able to face our internal fears, because the Strength card goes hand in hand with the Chariot card. The Chariot is how you externally exert your will on your reality. But the Chariot can't move without the Strength card being activated within you, without those internal, gifts being activated so that you can face your fears, so that you can tame your beast, right? Just like this woman is taming that lion in the picture. So for some of you guys, what's being activated is the ability for you to face your fears, the ability for you to step up to the plate, right? The ability for you to be inspired and motivated in a way that you move, you create momentum in your world. You create change, right? Just like the Chariot represents shifts. All right, so two major arcana cards you're starting off with, and the Death card could be talking about things that are being moved out of your way, right? Things that maybe have been blocking you for a while. Your hangups, your subconscious patterns, your addictions, your codependencies, whatever this could be. But these things are being moved out of your way so that you can recognize something about yourself that has been standing here all along, okay, with this Strength card. And this may be a time that you're learning how to really let go of, these gifts that maybe some of you guys have been holding back due to fear, or maybe some of these abilities that you have been keeping hidden because of fear. Okay, so I feel like fear could be a major component that you guys are facing, um, or just certain things about your shadow that you're needing to transmute in order to stop feeling held back in life. All right. Um, Eight of Wands comes out after that. So this is talking about possible communication that's coming your way on a deeper soul level. I feel like these are downloads, okay? So some of you guys could be having downloads that are coming your way. You could have light codes that are being activated in your DNA. Some of you guys could be dealing with DNA upgrades and transformations. So that could come along with symptoms too. And for some reason, Aquarius, I'm kind of picking up that you guys could be having symptoms during this Mars retrograde that are really that really match DNA shifts and DNA upgrades, Um and that could cover a long range of symptoms, okay? But I feel like it's because your DNA is changing for some of you Aquariuses out there. Um, it's like for some of you guys, I don't know where this is coming from, but you could be getting more strands to your DNA. And if you look very deep into the process of awakening, um, there's been many studies done on this, and a lot of people that have been on this path for a long time, and they speak of how awakening, transforms your DNA and adds on more strands to your DNA so that you can activate these hidden abilities within yourself. You can see things that you were not able to see before. Your perception changes, right? You awake from the dream. You're no longer locked down, right, to the five sense reality. So for some of you guys, these uploads that are coming in are really changing you on a very deep cellular molecular level, and this is just coming into me. So yeah, you guys are really experiencing some of the activations and symptoms that go along with that. But it's really because you have, some of you guys have very powerful gifts. Some of you Aquariuses are very powerful people. Okay. Um, yeah, and I feel like you have a very strong mission in this life. You have a very strong calling for a lot of you guys, very powerful gifts that are needing to be unlocked. And this is your time of activation. If you're resonating with this message, you're seeing these gifts be activated in you. And these are powerful gifts that I feel like you're going to be using along your path, along your journey. And once these become unlocked, it's no turning back. It's no locking them back up. Okay. Once you let this lion off the leash, like the lion is going to do what it does. Okay. That's a wild animal right there. So I feel like that's really symbolic of what's happening for you guys during this Mars retrograde energy. So that was deep, Aquarius. I don't know where that came from, but I like it. I like it. Let's see what else is happening for you guys. That wanted to jump out. This wanted to jump out. I'll get one more. Um, Yeah, and the page of Wands hops out. So yeah, Queen of Wands energy is starting off first, and I really feel like this matches that strength energy. This to me is almost like the same lady, right? Even though that's a major arcana energy, but fiery energy. You guys are having some sort of element of fire being activated within you, okay? And this could be the fire that motivates you, that inspires you to take action, like I was talking about that chariot energy. This could be a catalyst that's happening during this transformation or metamorphosis that is calling you to take a leap or to make a change, right? To drive the chariot forward, you know? And the Queen of Wands energy is very she's very methodical. She is a manifester, right? And because she has the ability to manifest, she really doesn't go about accomplishing her goals and accomplishing her, you know, the things that she wants to accomplish. She doesn't go about it the masculine way. A lot of times she sit backs and allows things to come her way because she's very magnetic. And so for some of you guys, you could definitely be doing this, but I do feel like this magnetism is something that's really being activated in your aura, Aquarius. So you could find that you're attracting a lot of new opportunities in the month of September, or attracting a lot of new people in the month of September because you're vibing a lot, you know, a lot larger, a lot stronger because you have gone through this metamorphosis. Now, if you're still in the process of transforming, then all you may feel is just this dense, heavy, dark energy because a lot of this energy is being lifted from you. But the outcome of this is going to be, where did she go? Where did she go? She's hiding. Yeah, and she's been hiding for a while, the Queen of Wands. Even though you guys are an air sign, this is an aspect of you. All of us have the aspect of the tarot all within us, right? It's a very deep psychological book and also a very deep spiritual book. So you guys are unlocking the Queen of Wands within your personality, within your psychology, within your spirituality. Okay. And she is the social butterfly of the tarot. She deals with people. She deals with connections. She deals with networks. Okay. And she uses the connections and the network she's able to build to her advantage, right? She's able to bring people together in order to accomplish a certain goal. So with you guys being the water bearer, with you guys already having this very attractive aura like all Aquariuses have, right? Everybody wants to be a friend of an Aquarius. Like, it's just, this is what you guys do. So you have this amplification that's coming in with the Queen of Wands. And it's also bringing in a amount of passion and fire with it. Okay. So it's like people may start to feel the, or see this like fiery aspect of you by looking in your eyes. For some of you guys, I'm really seeing that. Some of you guys could be experiencing changes that are happening in your eyes. Like your eyes could be possibly changing colors during this time. Or when you look at yourself in the mirror, your eyes look a lot differently. Okay. And I feel like it's because you're being infused by this new energy that's coming your way. Some other people could be noticing these changes that are happening with your features for some reason, Aquarius. So this is a very deep transformation. It's going to get very colorful too, because the main thing that I like about this death card is how the main colors are very dark, okay? But if you look very closely, let me show you guys. See if I can do this. If you look, I don't think I was able to do it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. If you look closely at the death card, it also has a lot of color infused in this like blackness or darkness. And symbolically that really speaks about, the time that's coming after this land is cleared for you. Okay? After the death angel or the grim reaper comes in and clears out this space, clears out, all the things that no longer serve you. After you do this shadow work and Mars retrograded comes in and clears out this energy, you have all of this color to work with. You have all of this expansion, this variety, this uniqueness to work with. And you guys are going to be able to tap more into your uniqueness, is what I feel. I always say that Aquariuses are kind of like aliens, and Pisces is like mystics, and Aries is kind of like, the god of war. And those are all like three signs that are lumped in together. But I feel like there's something about you guys, Aquarius, maybe the thing that makes you that unique, otherworldly, alien like individual that maybe you've been holding back. And some of you guys may have been doing this subconsciously. Maybe this was something that you started to do at a very young age. And there's something here powerful being unlocked. Um, this really draws me to the story of Jean Grey. And if you guys are familiar with the comic X-Men, she really takes on an Aquarius energy. Okay, Jean Grey, she was highly psychic. Um, and she had the power to move things through telekinesis, right? Move things through her mind. But at a very early age, her power was so powerful, her gifts were so, explosive, that the Professor X had to put blocks on her mind in order to hold these gifts back, so that she wouldn't tear the world up, so that she wouldn't ruin her life, right? So that she could kind of get to a place where she was able to control these gifts. And this is what developed the Phoenix. Okay, the Phoenix is a character that comes out of Jean Grey, that she really doesn't have that much control of, but she starts to learn how to control it. But it's because it had been laying dormant for so long. These blocks that were put on her mind had set there and continued to build up pressure and momentum, just like this lion that has been being held back for you for a very long time, like waiting to go, waiting to get let out, but hasn't been able to come out for a very long time because of these blocks. And for you, Aquarius, I feel like Mars retrograde is coming in to remove these blocks. All right. and, and once they're removed, it's going to be like night and day. Okay. Like I was saying about you guys looking in the mirror and maybe not being able to recognize yourself, or being able to recognize changes. Two of Pentacle energy coming in, representing this night and day energy. Okay. What was once buried underneath and hidden for a very long time, these gifts that have been lying dormant for you, Aquarius, is now going to come to the forefront, is now going to come into the light. Okay. Where everybody can see them, even yourself. And it's just such a powerful energy that is coming in with this, Aquarius, that I feel like you guys are going to love. It's like it's just going to be such a release of something that has been waiting to release for you for a while. But it was all within divine timing as to why this is happening for you right now, Aquarius. So very spiritual reading, very spiritual energy. Evolution. I feel like some of you guys are really like evolving. Yeah. It's like for many of you Aquariuses, it's like you've been around the block, okay? You've been around the karmic wheel. You've lived a lot of lives, okay? And for a very long time, I feel like a lot of these lives for you guys have been very similar. They've been the same. They've begin and ended almost like the same way. It's kind of like somebody who is a teacher in every single lifetime, or comes back and is an entertainer in every single lifetime, but there's something here that in this lifetime I feel you guys are activating that is so new. And this is going to be the thing that really gets you from off of this karmic wheel that gets you from out of this perpetual motion, this perpetual cycling of lifetimes for some reason. And it's just because it's time, is what I feel, Aquarius. And so the trumpet is being blown, these blocks are being lifted, you know, something within you is being transformed. This DNA is being upgraded. You are being awakened to a different level. And the things that you do with this power that's going to come your way, Aquarius, moving forward in your life from here on out, I really feel like is going to be, it's like you're getting the ability to really escape this existence, for lack of better words. It's like if you use these gifts that are coming your way, if you really answer this calling that you're having this opportunity to have in this lifetime, I feel like you guys won't have to come back to this karmic wheel for some of you. For some of you, and I'm feeling this very deeply, Aquarius. It's like you're gonna be able to transcend this reality if you do this, because a lot of Aquariuses that I'm speaking to are very old souls, and you've been doing this over and over again, and you're really getting tired of it, and it's really time for evolution to kick in. Okay, and this is what's happening with this Mars retrograde. When Mars goes direct, which I think is going to be at the end of September or maybe going into October, it's going to be heavy for you. It's going to be really, I can't even put it into words. It's going to feel like the phoenix rising, the phoenix being released. And you guys may want to go check out Jean Grey. You may want to go look up the esoteric meanings of Jean Grey. Maybe go look into the comics of like the role she played. They have a lot of movies out about her. I think the last movie that they made, Fox made it. Yeah, Fox made it. The Phoenix, and it really just shows you the storyline that I'm talking about. Okay, I think it was called The Phoenix Rises or something, but this is what's happening to you guys, and I feel like you're gonna be at a place where you're able to control it, unlike Jean Grey, because this has been a long time coming. But this thing that's being unlocked in you, it's like with great power comes great responsibility. You're going to have to answer a call with it, so don't think that it's just going to come and you just get to do whatever you want and play around with it and like, hey, let me. It's like you are going to have to call. You're going to have to answer a call with these gifts that are being unlocked in you. But it's like I don't know how to explain this, like what I'm seeing for you guys, but it's like if you really walk in this path in this lifetime, Aquarius, like you set yourself free from repeating these life cycles. You're able to evolve into a different type of soul. Okay? It's like you get to upgrade. It's like you get to let go of karma. That's just what I'm hearing. All right, I'll pull some more for you because I just like this reading. Yeah, like the devil. You get to escape the devil. Okay, if you look into I think it's the Buddhist traditions, okay? In the Buddhist tradition, they have this will, right? And I think it's like 6 levels or 6 areas of this will, and it's called like the will of life, the karmic will, right? The will of suffering. And the person that holds this will is a demon. It's the devil, right? And it's just symbolically, but it's like the representation of the devil or the demon that holds this will is the connection to the things that make you have karma, right? That have to do with your codependencies, your addictions, your patterns. But you guys are being equipped with something in this Mars retrograde that is giving you the ability to break through these patterns, to see these patterns, to decode these patterns so that you don't get stuck in these ego traps, right? Or these perpetual cycles of karma. And you're breaking away from the devil. You're breaking the will of suffering, where you get to transcend into a new soul. Yeah, oh my God, I'm seeing this so clear, Aquarius. Like, I'm seeing some of you guys really like transcend. Wow. I don't know what. Aquarius is the 11th house. But like, for some of you guys, it's like you're not even needing to come back as a Pisces in your next life. It's like you get to skip the 12th house and go to the 13th, which doesn't exist, right? The Hermit comes out. Yeah, something, you're coming out of your shell. Okay? And I mean, have you ever seen a turtle out of his shell? Never, but it's like you're coming out of your shell. This has been hiding for way too long. This has been lying dormant for way too long. All right? This gift is about to, like, you're about to give birth to it, Aquarius. So stay, within this shell for right now. Don't force yourself out of this energy of wanting to be in hermit mode, wanting to just be to yourself, like maybe getting a lot of sleep and a lot of rest. Let this thing pass through, because there's a lot of deep transformations and shifts that are happening on a deep DNA level for you. Um, and it's going to be powerful. All right. I think I'm done. Let's pull a fairy card for you guys. Where did all that come from? Jeez, Aquarius. Aquarius. So metaphysical. So astrophysic. I feel like some of you guys are what do they call it? Astrophysicist? I think that's the way you say it. Or some of you guys may be into cosmology, like the study of the movement of the other planets. Or just getting into different type of studies like that, like esoteric mysteries, like very deep metaphysical things in the month of September, because it has to do with this shift that's happening with you, with your DNA being upgraded. All right. Okay. You got the renewal for your fairy card. I definitely feel like you're being renewed in more ways than one. Review the past and the present so you can make a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. And I really feel like in this energy, Aquarius, the biggest one that stands out is going to be understanding your life purpose. All right? Understanding your life purpose. It's like some of you guys are really being taken back to your Akashic records. Maybe just on a subconscious level. A lot of you guys may be doing this in your dream world, in the dreamscape. But things are being revealed to you. See how he's reading his Akashic records? You see how all of his spirit guides and his whole spiritual team are letting him know, like, hey, this is your purpose. This is what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. This is what you've been doing all of these different lifetimes up to this point. It's like you're remembering something. This makes me think of that story of Peter Pan, right? And Peter Pan had left Neverland, and became an adult and got into the Matrix in the three-dimensional system and forgot something about himself. But he had to go return to Neverland, and they were trying to make him remember who he was. Like, Peter Pan, you can fly. You're the leader of the Lost Boys. You're supposed to defeat Hook. Like, this is what you used to do. And they were showing him his past life. If you saw that movie Hook, a classic. But they were showing him his past life. They were like, remember, Peter? Like, you remember we used to have meals in our mind and we didn't need real food. You remember you could fly? You were the only one out of us that could fly. Like, you used to play tricks on Hook all the time and make them mad. You remember? And I feel like this is what's happening with you, Aquarius. Like, your spirit guides are like, do you remember? Like, there was a lifetime when you were able to do this and this. Like, they're trying to get you back there. Very deep, Aquarius. Like, a lot of third eye activations are happening. A lot of crown chakra activations are happening for you this month. Um, I'm gonna wrap it up right there. I feel like that's all I have for you. It very deep. It just kept coming, Aquarius. So I'm gonna wrap it up right there. If that resonated with you and if you liked the message, you can like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're brand new, you can comment and let me know about it. I like reading all of your comments. Also, you can follow me on IG at chrisanthony14lbs, chrisanthony 14 pounds. If you're looking to book a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video below. It'll have all the information about how to book with me. I will see you guys maybe in a bonus reading that I do for you. If not, it's definitely going to be in October. Okay, so stay safe out there and later.